Assalamu alaikum friends, my name is Muhammad Yunus and I am Odoo technical developer. So in this video we are going to talk about how to install multiple instances and configure it with PyCharm. So in the one of the previous videos we have already discussed about how to install Odoo 13 and how to configure it with PyCharm. So if you are going to set up Odoo and install and configure it with PyCharm for the first time, then you will have to check out that video. So you can find the video on our YouTube channel, Odoo Discussions. And then if you are going to set up multiple Odoo instances and configure it with PyCharm, then you can watch this video. So in this video, I will just discuss how you can set up and configure Odoo 14 with PyCharm. So first of all, we will have so here you can see Odoo 13 is already running, and this is Odoo 13 in the browser. And now let me just stop the Odoo 13 service, and I will have to configure Odoo 14. So first of all, I will have to create a new project from here. So here, let me add a name like Odoo 14, and this will create virtual environment for us so that we can install the Python dependencies for Odoo 14 separately. And here is the path to the um, uh, virtual environment. Okay, and then you will have to click the create button to create it. So here what it is asking me is that one of the project is already open, so you just want to close it and create a new project, or you just want to keep it open and open the new project in a new window. So I will just keep it as open, and I will create a new um, project and open it in a new window. So here you will be able to see two projects. One is Odoo 14 and the other one is Odoo 13. So now I can just close Odoo 13, close it like this, and then this is Odoo 14. So and here what we need to do here is first of all we will have to clone the Odoo source code. So for this purpose just click just right click here and then open this directory with terminal. But remember that first of all you will have to wait to update these indices, and then we will clone the Odoo. So here you will have to right click, and then here you need to open this with a terminal. Okay, there are two ways to do it. You can just do it directly from the PyCharm, and the other way is to open it from the from any files directory, and then open it with terminal, and then you can execute the commands from there also. So here we need to execute the command like git clone, and here we need to add the link https. So let me just copy the whole command from here and then paste it. So I will paste all these commands and will share the link with you in the description of the video. So here let me just remove this, so because I want to clone it in the same directory inside Odoo 14. So let me just keep it like this, and here I will change this Odoo 13 to Odoo 14, so because I want to clone Odoo 14. So let me enter the hit the enter button. So it is already, like you can say, it is there is already multiple files inside. So what we need to do here is to add a directory for this, like with the name Odoo. So this is for the Odoo source code. So hit enter, and then the cloning will get started. So once everything is downloaded, then we will have to run the pip install command to install all the Python dependencies for Odoo 14. Okay, and I will show you how you can do it. And if there is and if you face any issue like some of the dependencies gets filled while installation, uh, then I will show you how you can do it manually in the PyCharm. But there is a single command which you can use it, and the files that required dependencies that are needed for Odoo will be downloaded automatically just by executing that one command. So it will just take a bit of time, like a few seconds, and then we will start installation of the Python dependencies. Okay, so let's stop the video for a few minutes. So the Odoo code source code is downloaded successfully. So let me just refresh it, and here you can see the directory with the name Odoo, and if you try to open it, it contains all the Odoo source code. And once you download any file inside this project, the PyCharm will automatically start scanning the instances, and it will take some time, and it depends on the file size and your system speed. So it will just take a few seconds, and then it will be ready to use. So let's just wait a few seconds. So this is the Odoo source code, and these are all the files needed. And here is the requirements.txt file that we need to install these Python dependencies. So for this purpose, we need to run a command like pip3 install -r, and then we need to give the directory like Odoo and then requirements.txt. Okay, and hit enter. So it will install all the Python dependencies that are mentioned in this requirements.txt file automatically, and if there is any failure in any of the dependencies, that we will try to install it manually. So let's see what we can get here, and I hope it will be installed successfully, everything. So here you can see all the dependencies has been installed automatically, and so we can go to the next step, and let me show you what is the next step. So in the next step, we will have to create a Postgres user for Odoo 14 in order to differentiate between both of the projects. Like we have Odoo 13, 14, and we will install in the upcoming videos Odoo 15. So we will create a separate Postgres user for each of the project. So for this purpose, you will have to open the terminal, like can say terminal, and here we need to execute a command to create the Postgres user. So for this purpose, we will have to use this command. Let me just copy and paste it here, like sudo su and then Postgres c create user -s and Odoo 14. So here we will use create Odoo user with the name Odoo 14. So keep in mind this user is a Postgres user, and whenever we create the database, so this user will have the access to the database, and we will add this Postgres user in the Odoo config file also. So hit enter, and then enter the password of the user, like the admin user, and then we need to set the password for this user. So for this purpose, we will have to first switch to the Postgres user, sudo su Postgres, and then we need to open the terminal for the Postgres. So here we can execute the query in order to set the password for this Odoo 14 user. So here we will add the password with the name. The password is Odoo 14 because we want to keep it as simple, because this is our local system and it does not require any security. Okay, so we will change it to Odoo 14. The username is Odoo 14, and then the password we want to keep for is Odoo 14. So hit enter, and the role is set now. So Control Z, and then enter, exit, enter. So we are back with an Ubuntu user. So this is how we can create the Postgres user for our 14 instance. And then the next step is to create a config directory in order to add the configuration files. So here we will add it with config, and here we will create the config file like odoo 14.conf like this, and then so just cancel it, and here we will have to add the config parameters. So let me just copy it from here. This is Odoo default config file. So here let me paste it, and here some of the parameters that we need to add. Port, db port is false, so here db user is Odoo 14, and then db password is also Odoo 14 that we currently added. And here we need to add the add-ons path. So for the add-ons path, what we can do is to right click here, and then click on the copy path and reference. So here you have the options to copy the path. So here we just need to copy this path here and then add it like this. So this is just enough, and then the next step is to add the project configuration here. So let me click edit, and then click this plus button to add a new configuration wizard, and here you need to click on the Python. So here we need to add the name of the configuration, which is Odoo 14. Here we need to add the script file, which is Odoo bin file. So we need to add it from the Odoo 14 source code, which is this is the Odoo bin file, and here we need to add the config file. So the command, the parameters that we need to specify is C, and then the path to the config file. First of all, we will have to add it like we need to add Odoo. Sorry, we need to add Odoo and then config and then Odoo 14.conf like this. Odoo 14 and conf. So here we need to add the we need to select the virtual environment that we have created for Odoo 14. So all the dependencies that are required for Odoo 14 are installed here in this virtual environment. So it will be selected by default, so you need to change it. So here you need to click the apply and then OK. So if you want to check whether the dependencies are installed or not, so what you need to do is to go to the settings, and then just close this. So go to the project, okay, and then go to Python interpreter. So here you will see all the dependencies that are installed. And all these are available here, and here you will be able to select the different version environments available for this project. So if you want to install anything manually in the PyCharm, so here in this window you will have to select click on this plus button, and then here search for the Python dependencies that you want to install, and then select the dependency and then hit install the package. So it will be installed automatically. So here you have the choice to select the different versions of the dependencies that you want. Okay, so this is it, and here we have to run this. We have to click this button to run this uh, project. Okay, like it says that this file does not exist. So let me just do one thing is to copy this file path odoo 14 odoo14.conf config like this. So what we will do, we will have to copy it like this, and then let me edit like this. So let's apply. Okay, and then run again. So it so we can see, but we need to add one thing, like we need to change this port. So by default it is taking as 8069, so let me change it to 8014. So for this purpose we will have to add one more parameter, and the parameter that is needed will be http port. Okay, http underscore port should be equal to 8014. So let me start the instance again. So here you can see the port number is no different. So let me uh, just open the browser and go to the port number that we have added, which is 14. So hit enter. So here you can see Odoo 14 is now running, and you can install and set up multiple instances like this. So here let me just create a database like Odoo 14 test and add the password, email, and so here it is mandatory. So let me add just admin like this, and then create database. So it will create the database automatically, and these are the logs that will be generated on the terminal. So I hope you got the idea that how you can configure and set up multiple instances with PyCharm. So if you have any questions, or if you face any problem while installing Odoo 14 or any of the instance with PyCharm, so you can ask in our Discord group. The link of the Discord group is in the description of the video. So please join it and ask for help. And also please subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to click the bell icon so that you can get the updates of the upcoming videos. Thank you.